Welcome everyone to Talk Time with Caffeine. A little late start on one, a little later start than I wanted to start, but that's how it goes sometimes. Life happens. Speaking of life, first thing I want to do is give a happy birthday to our two fictional characters today.
Who are sadly not alive. Happy birthday, Chiaki and Chihiro.
Does Usami count too?
What'd you say?
Does Usami count?
I would definitely count her. Definitely.
Yeah,
I don't know.
she's a good bunny.
Is today her birthday too?
Well,
Well,
it depends what Chiaki you're talking about.
That's it. Well, I don't know. But wouldn't Usami's birthday be more of what's your name's birthday?
Who?
Because isn't Usami the avatar for wheelchair girl?
Mia?
No.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
I didn't know she was the Avatar. I just thought.
Yeah, she was speaking for her. She's like her speaking for her during
Well,
the.
that was in the anime, yeah. I was just talking about Game Chiaki.
Well, it's all connected. It's
I
all
guess.
one universe.
I don't know. I see them as different. Like they're the same character, but they do act differently though.
Yeah,
I mean, Game Chalky and real life Chalky do it, but
yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually writing Despair Chiaki AU. It's gonna be fun. I'm reading. I took a class on Little Red Riding Hood, so there's going to be a lot of wolves and Red Riding Hood motifs. It's called Little Girl, Let Me In.
Nice.
I'm very
I didn't know you could even
that.
take a class for that.
It's a liberal arts college. You can take a class for a lot of different things.
I see.
Yeah, so that should be fun. I don't know. When the world gets stressful, I like to write despair for some reason.
Well, hopefully you guys don't have the coronavirus. Oh my god.
I'll talk about that in a second. But in the meantime, but before we talk about that and the other issues, today is Pi Day. Do you know why it's Pi Day?
Because that's the number for pi.
Right. I was going to eat a pie, but they're all sold out at the local store I went to at. No pies today for Pi Day.
No. But oh well.
Then nothing I want to talk about, but our guest couldn't be here because she was cuddling she's cuddling with her boyfriend in bed. It's where she's at. It's like 7 a.m. right now or 9 a.m. I forget, but it's Southern Australia. So the thing is like totally time zone. But last night she had a live stream with a guest, and the guest totally freaked out on her.
What was happening? I saw a clip. It looked like a huge big deal.
Yeah, I think critical cripple in the chat right now was there too, and I don't think Diana Dapper was there, but well, basically, there's this award. I'll give a quick summary. They can give more details in the chat if they want to, but anyways, there's an award ceremony coming on, and one of the nominees of the award ceremony is, let's just say, I think he has allegations of sexual misconduct or something like that on him.
Oh, lovely.
And well, I think Nervadia was asking, shouldn't he be like forbidden or not nominated or something like that, or like banned from the premises? And the guests keep on yelling at her that would be against the law to have someone banned or something like that, because he's not been convicted yet.
Somebody might be projecting.
Here. So she can. I guess she can probably explain it better than I can. He was yelling a lot, so I didn't understand what he was saying at the time. But like,
what? Who can explain it better? Who?
Nervadia in chat. Live. But yeah, from what I gathered of it, he was like sexual. He was being accused. Not convicted yet. But the guy's like, I can't ban him or I can't sting him because But she said for safety's sake and stuff. Maybe he should be there. And he's like, nope, he's coming. Or was that about right, Nervadia?
That's just rude and unnecessary.
And he wouldn't let her talk on her own show either. She's like kept on like, look.
Well, I'm guessing she blocked him. Hopefully, what a jerk. Apparently, you can't have opinions anymore, or just say the right thing. I don't know.
But yeah, it's like he's like kept going on and on about it. Finally, she tried to change the subject, but he kept going on about it. So it's like, and something about it was totally weird and like it was bad.
That is weird.
Hey, Nervadia, you have that link to that video? Oh, there's the link to the video. See, I'm like, let's see. 1 second. See if this works. I don't know. But anyways, come on. Hold on. I hate the stupid computer. Sometimes I wish I had 3 monitors. So, this. No, bad computer. Stop flipping, jumping around to other things. Well, she hasn't blocked them, so I guess they're friends still, maybe, or acquaintances. All right, so I can't really do more detail than that. There's a link in the description for you might want to see more. But anyways, yeah, Nervadia is cuddling right now, so happy sleeping time. But anyways, so how's the? I guess the other big thing is the epidemic going around. Is it in your area?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
It's everywhere, basically. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it plans on. I think that suddenly the coronavirus is just going to disappear, and it's like everyone's going to realize that they're basically hoarding stuff for nothing. Like, of course, it shouldn't be something to take lightly, but it's just gotten out of hand how insane people have gotten. All the toilet paper from my store is gone, like local.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. What's the big deal about toilet paper?
I have no idea. It makes no sense. I think it was because a lot of manufacturers of toilet paper are located in China. So I guess that's, just what be happening, I guess. I don't know. But
I guess what's it like it's like people just gonna go, people going to live their house all day long now, so they have to use the bathroom a whole bunch now. I guess not going out. Of course, except for go to McDonald's, apparently. So everyone has to go to McDonald's still. I still have to, I can't be off because, sorry, everyone's sick, but you gotta go to McDonald's. You gotta have the Big Mac.
yeah, I don't know. It's just now everyone is basically just worrying and stuff. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to go to a con I really want to go to in May because of how insane this is. My spring break is even being extended. For the first time, I'm like, hey, I kind of just want to go to school, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Apparently, the school that we were, at least in my, apparently, the school in my area is being canceled for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Either canceled or I guess they're getting homeschooled. I guess maybe I'm not sure. Everyone, parents now homeschoolers.
Interesting.
because you had a baby, you have somebody to watch your kids because. Irony. What's this? But yeah, I think someone said it's more of that virus is more of a pneumonia thing than a cold or a flu thing.
I had pneumonia once. Would not recommend. Almost died from it.
Yeah,
you almost died from it. Oh my god!
I got my pneumonia shots. Normally, you don't give them to you unless you're old, but since I have asthma, they gave it to me for safety's sake.
I see.
Oh, I just see one funny. I see. I find it real fast. I just see one funny thing I want to share that made me laugh. About the epidemic thing.
Okay. Yeah, people have been making memes about it all over Twitter.
That's how we cope now as a society.
Yep.
Since I have anxiety and depression too, this little meme got me laughing. I can find it.
Pretty sure everyone in our world has a little bit of anxiety and depression. At least the depression part.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. All right.
Well, hey, on the bright side, if everyone's being isolated and schools are canceled, maybe we could have more time for live streams.
Maybe. I'll definitely have more time to write, do stuff like
Of course,
my own projects.
we need more. If we do that, we need topics, and we're kind of out of topics right now. We play more
we
games
could tackle
and stuff.
Persona. We could tackle some anime.
A lot of podcasts just talk about random things. They don't even have to have a topic. They just talk.
That's what I used to do.
True. I could have a whole podcast series on you know who.
Oh,
here it is. I can read or not. It says, I noticed that the people I know with anxiety disorders, self-included, seem to be much calmer than the general population concerning the coronavirus. Guess all these years of dealing with imaginary worst-case scenarios has actually made us more capable of dealing with real threats when they come. # silver lining.
Perhaps. I've seen a lot of people with anxiety flipping out over this, and I don't know. It gets annoying. I'm just like, come on, guys. It's not that big of a deal.
I'm used to thinking about my own death a lot. Not like, oh, what if something falls on me? Dead. What if I'm holding this pencil and then I accidentally trip and I get stabbed? Dead.
Oh God.
It's okay. It's gotten better.
What if you get a little lobotomy while watching a video of people dying while being brainwashed?
Well, she didn't die.
I doubt that'll happen. But yeah, my imagination is very big, for better and for worse. Gives me plenty of stuff to work with for fan fiction. But if it's not focused on fiction, then it starts thinking about real life situations that could possibly happen. So,
well, I'm glad you're writing fiction. Jeez.
The lady's yelling again. Yeah. The lady's.
What? What's that?
Apparently someone's yelling in their house.
Okay.
Sorry, that was my mom.
Oh.
I'm back at my parents' house, because of the virus, which is fine. Because honestly, if I have to be isolated, I'm happy that I can spend it with my family. Although my dad's going a little crazy because he's an extrovert.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm a little mixture of both. I get bored. I get bored at the house, but then I'm not very. I get bored at the house, staying home by myself. But then I'm not very good at in society
I
people
love
either. I'm like,
being alone. Being alone is the shit.
I know,
But
I can't.
I used to love being alone. I mean, I like being alone, but it was a lot easier when I was a kid because then I didn't have to think about certain things.
yeah, but when I'm alone, I have time to write or draw or whatever I do.
True. I write whenever. I've
Yeah.
learned to be flexible since I write on my phone.
If we had more time, and people get together, and I think and we had the rights to it. We could probably write we could probably write like our own comic book.
Comic book
or manga or something, or illustrated book, illustrated novel, something series, with
maybe.
With all three of us writing the story and you two drawing, because I can't draw or shit.
I could draw somewhat, but yeah, that could be fun. It's just my life is so busy, and you know how it is.
Yeah, we don't want to force any more stuff on you.
Well, thanks. It's really nice to hear, your beautiful voice again, Vixen. It is nice.
Oh, same here. That's why I was so excited. I'm like, haha, everything else is getting canceled. But ironically, since everything is getting canceled, our live stream isn't going to get canceled.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being online.
Here I thought I could give her a break from making thumbnails. So, like, I have nothing scheduled now, so it's no more stress for thumbnails. But
yeah, that's a bit of a relief. I was kind of beginning to get run thin.
But now, thanks, Vixen. Now Vixen says more thumbnails for you.
No more thumbnails. Just do what I do when I have a new fan fiction that I'm writing, and like I need a title page. Just go with your avatar. Those can be added way later. They're not the end of the world.
That is a good idea. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Like I said, no more podcast for a while. I was nothing scheduled, no more guests I have. But no, I just like, for me personally, I just like, having something there to like get people's attention coming up. Hey.
Personally, I think that maybe you can try experimenting with Fire Alpaca. That's the program I use, and it's really easy. When I'm gone, or suddenly die, maybe you can, just to get the basics of it. It's pretty easy. And
I've been working on some thumbnail basics in YouTube Studio right now, but
I see.
Like with my Danganronpa thumbnail and Sandscape thumbnail I made for my Let's Play.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess we talked about the virus. We talked about Pi Day. We've talked about Nervadia's awards ceremony drama on Twitter and stuff. And we talked about lovely birthdays of two people that died twice.
Poor babies.
I can't wait for Despair Mom's birthday.
When is that?
I remember one year in celebration for her birthday, since it was so close to Mother's Day. That's when I wrote parent-teacher meeting, and I posted it on Mother's Day, and that was fun.
Wait, when is her birthday?
It is on May 3rd.
Oh, we're right. That is very close to Mother's Day. Oh my gosh. And it's close, too. It's coming soon.
It's so perfect. So I have so many projects.
So you're going to write a birthday fic with like a class birthday fic? Giving her a birthday party?
I did that once. I don't know. I've been trying to write fluff, but I just find it's, for me personally, like, I know it's very important. I just find
you can write a Despair birthday party.
But writing angst is fun. I will say that.
It is. You get to tap into so much more. Like, for this Despair Chiaki AU, I'm using so many visual symbolism and words, and I just love it. I love symbolism.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
my
very good.
despair automata. I love symbolism.
Oh, I need to continue that now that I have spring break off. Yes, I can. I'll have time to finish it. Yay.
Awesome! And then I can show you all the fan art I did for it, because I did a
Yes.
new fan art. Because the fan art I've been working on recently have been new versions of old fan art I've drawn. So I listened to this one song called Easy as Life, and I just kept listening to it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this would be perfect for Chiaki. I need to draw this. And I did, and I was so proud of myself.
I said
Oh
maybe
my
you could
gosh.
write it at the spare birthday. Well, the despair class gives the spare mom thing. Like they can give her all a piece of dead Chalky's clothing, make her all cry, make everybody cry.
As if she
Wow.
doesn't already have all that. But I could totally see them meeting her for her birthday. Be like, we love you.
Oh my god, but seriously, oh wow. When I was replaying Danganronpa 2 with my friend, holy frick, that is a good game. Oh my god.
It
It
is.
introduced me to all of them again. I was like, I missed you so much, my beautiful babies. Oh man, it was nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's the good stuff.
it comes now that we know that the past that game has a whole new meaning now that we didn't know before.
Wait,
Well,
what?
yeah, I think, say what you will about human Chiaki, but I think her presence, her existence, gives AI Chiaki a whole lot more depth.
Oh,
Because
it
now,
definitely does. It definitely
because
does.
now you're thinking, with her actions, there's, sort of the drama of, how much is she lifting from original Chiaki and how much is she, herself, you know? Does she
Also,
feel guilty for stealing a dead girl's identity?
well, she is the dead girl, technically. Kinda.
Who knows? Maybe it might be tackled in the
Ooh.
Well, I can't spoil it for you. I think I told you about the thing, but Delaney here knows about my plans for AI Chalky in my fic.
Yes, I do.
Fun.
Well,
Fun.
I guess we should. I can
They should
find it.
have do they have an AI in Ace Attorney? I feel like they should have an AI in Ace Attorney.
Well, they have the blue badger. That's kind of a robot type thing. Does it count?
Yeah, well, I don't know, AIs in the Edgeworth spin-off games. Kay has a little device that can remake things.
Yeah, but a anime AI basically, where they're act more human and stuff like that.
Not in Ace Attorney, they do in the Steins Gate Zero game.
Yeah, I remember. We could talk about that too for one of the podcasts. I definitely have feelings about Zero since one of the characters from Zero reminds me so much of my dear little Kana.
Okada!
Is it Kaguri?
Yeah! It's perfect. And so then the song that Mayuri sings with Kaguri, I like to imagine is the song that Chiaki would sing with Kana.
Well, technically, kind of it is because Kana's mom
Mayuri
is
has Kana
Chalky,
Hanazawa's voice.
and the voice actor of Mayuri is also Kaguri's daughter. See, it's all connected.
I know, it's perfect. Well, and so I was watching the anime, and so the part where they introduce Kaguri, she has spoilers, but it's early on, but she has amnesia, and so she doesn't know her own name. And guess what her prototype name is? It's Kana.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know. I screamed. I was like, "Oh my god, this is fate! This is fate!"
But speaking
what does Kana mean, Vixen? Does that mean?
Well, I think when I looked it up, it means powerful child.
Very powerful child.
Yeah, because when I picked up the name, I was thinking of I was like looking for all kinds of names, and so I found Kana from Kobayashi's Dragon. But then I also looked into it, and I thought, oh yeah, because then that could be a reference to Kana Hawazawa. And then also, Kana has the same letters that make, like, has letters that are in Junko and Chiaki.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I can't.
Plus, it's just so cute. You know, she's just the cutest little thing.
I want to draw Kana. She's so cute.
You are fully allowed to. I won't copyright you. Go ahead.
There's also another connection between Danganronpa and Steins Gate. Of two other characters are kind of similar.
Okabe and Gundam.
Oh, them too, I guess. But I'm talking about Chihiro and Luca.
Oh yeah, because they both like to dress as girls.
Chihiro is so precious.
And
people I love him.
So both people mistake them as girls too. Like,
oh yeah, Chihiro is technically Kana's grandfather.
Yeah, I guess so.
Usually I think more of Kana's grandmother.
I don't know if you read my fic or not, but in one of my fics, I had Miuri ask Luca to be Kaguri's dad.
Oh, that's adorable. Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys read it, but I updated one of the travels for a little series. In like a little travel series called A Bloodstained Melody, where Kana goes on a murderous rampage.
Oh no. Why?
Well, not a murder. Well, yeah, no, it's a murderous rampage. She's attacking Future Foundation because Hajime got messed up in the head and has created all of these devices to make her the perfect killing machine.
Oh, Hajime.
So, yeah, and he basically goes mad doctor.
Why? Is he a Zuru in that?
No, he is not. He actually suppressed Izuru, but basically what he wants to do is he's obsessed with bringing Chiaki back to life.
Oh.
And so what he's doing is he's forcing Kana to kill all these people, to draw the parts of Chiaki out, to say no, and then they're going to grow inside her like a tumor, and then once they're big enough, like once there's a big enough chunk, he can remove it like a tumor and
oh my god,
theoretically bring her back.
That's kind of sick.
Oh, it is. And so, of course, when Kana goes and tries to kill Chisa, she turns the situation around because you know she's so good with children.
I see.
Oh, I got an idea for a crossover fic. I'm talking for later on once I'm more done with my thing. Where you know how in the Steins Gate series game anime that Okabe kept going back, trying to go back and try to save Miuri each time, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe they do that, but trying to go back to save Chiaki, trying to go back in time, you know, to save Chiaki.
Yeah, I did something similar to that, but instead of any one person, the person who was going back in time was Chiaki, and she kept reliving her execution.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, it's called it's the drabble called The Ultimate Punishment.
Oh, that reminds me of something, but I'm trying to think of like someone going back in time to stop themselves from dying, but they keep failing.
ReZero?
What?
ReZero?
No, I'm not sure where I'm getting it from, but yeah, that's what I got.
Finally found it. Meanwhile, I finally found the names of everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Right. This was an Ace Attorney stream. I totally forgot.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It was in the back of my head.
Yeah, like I said, that's the main event. I want to talk about other real life stuff too. Because real life happens, in the middle of the week.
Yeah, and podcasts, if they just stayed on one subject, they'd be boring anyway.
Yeah. Well, lucky for you guys, I watched the Phoenix Wright anime like a few weeks ago, and so I can bring in some fun anime facts.
Yeah,
Okay, because I forgot about everything that happens.
and Vixen, as I say, Vixen just finished the game like a little bit ago, but I guess he's totally. All right, this case is not the first case of the game. It's a tutorial case again, but starting with Max Payne again as the thing, and Phoenix gets his head bashed in.
Oh yeah, this is the one with the girl. What's her face?
Maggie,
Yeah, Maggie. I like her a lot. She's cute.
She is.
especially since later on she gets together with Gumshoe.
I know he deserves it. He deserves it.
They're perfect for each other.
They
They're
are.
both lovable goofballs.
Perfect.
But apparently,
Yeah.
this guy loses his phone. He it gets picked up by Maggie. They think, oh, the police have it, and she kills the police and frames her for it.
Yep.
Hmm.
And then you have to prove her innocent.
Well,
Fun fact, in the anime, the dub version, the guy who voices the villain of this trial, the one with the scarf, has the same voice actor as Munakata.
Oh
Which is
no.
really weird. But not the weirdest role he plays. There was actually this one character, the voice actor voice. It was he and Izura's voice actor. They voiced these dog boys in an idol group with Vic Mignogna.
Oh no.
I'm not joking. Show by Rock. Look it up.
That is weird.
But yeah, I think it's pretty smart the way they set it up. Because, if there's any newcomers or people who haven't played the games in a while, they need some creative way to be like, hey, here's all the stuff so you can remember it again.
It is very clever.
It is very clever. And it's just such a funny scenario.
It is. At first I was like, Phoenix, okay? No, this is just a tutorial. Who am I kidding? He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I liked it when he's trying to remember everyone, and in the end, he says, "I still have no idea who this other lawyer is." like, oh, that's Maya. That's the judge. That's thing. That's our client. Oh, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it when they're like Maya's like, "You remember me?"
Yeah, it's really cute. Really fun way to start out the second game.
It is, yeah.
Because the next one, however.
Oh, this is the one when Maya is proven, what the heck was that? Sorry, there was like a car outside my house. Okay. This is the one with the car crash and stuff. And when Pearl shows up.
Oh yeah,
Pearl, so cute.
Okay. So the background there's this nurse, right, who malpractice to people and blames the doctor, and the doctor blames the nurse. So she runs away, and kills her sister in a car wreck, and takes her place.
Yikes.
I've written worse.
The doctor wants to bring the nurse back, in the thing, but the nurse is still alive. So so that means the spirit medium thing. What's it called? I can't remember the word it's called. Not the spirit medium.
Ritual.
The ritual won't work because he's still alive. So
Yeah.
she makes a plan. Let's deal with Maya's aunt to kill them both or frame her so Pearl can be the new master.
Damn, that's cold.
But meanwhile, Pearl loves and idolizes Maya. She's Mystic Maya. And if you badmouth her, the 6-7-year-old Pearl will beat you up.
Yeah.
Pearl is so cute. Oh my god. Her sprite smile, her smiling sprite makes me want to die. It's so cute. It's like,
she's even cuter in the anime. Her voice is just a gosh darn cutest little thing.
Oh.
No,
and in the ending, she's with the Pomeranian and Shiba Inu and the parrot from the 5th trial. And she's just got the gosh darn cutest little button until TTwC comes in.
Oh,
You know, Maya looks pretty young. He's only like 17, 18. She's 18 here, but she looks in the anime. She looks pretty young. She looks pretty young too.
yeah.
She is young, but not. But so I wish there was more games or animes between the two trilogies with young Pearl and young TTwC being together more.
Oh, that would be. I need an Apollo Justice anime. That would be so good.
Especially since that game, one of them says, TTwC looks up to Pearl as her big sister.
Yeah, it's so cute. I would have drawn Kana as Pearl, but I think Kana is more like TTwC.
Yeah, Kana doesn't remind me of Pearl.
Oh, that reminds me. I had an idea for off topic. I had an idea for a crossover thing or game, or anime, or story where TTwC is learning and TTwC's learning how to be a magician or something, and her teacher is Himiko.
Oh,
I
that
don't
would
know. I
be.
feel like TTwC is a better magician than Himiko.
Yeah,
Shots fired.
she is. Himiko's a bit of a weirdo.
Because Himiko's not a magician; she's a mage.
Yeah.
Sure. But yeah, this was an interesting trial. We got to see Pearl.
Oh yeah. Then we get the ongoing joke of Pearl the whole series. Her shipping.
Oh yeah, that's not awkward or anything.
I mean, at least they acknowledge that at least they acknowledge that it's weird. But I guess that's how kids are. Specifically little girls.
Yeah, they like romance. I think it's kind of cute.
Do. But she's really sheltered.
Yeah, she is.
It's just like,
and she's so innocent about it too. So it's
you're
not even cringy.
You're her special someone.
Yeah, it's just the cutest gosh darn thing. She's just the cutest little thing ever.
I feel bad for her though, because her mom is basically in jail now. So
yeah,
she has to go through a lot, just like Maya did.
Oh,
yeah.
Of course, I don't want to spoil it for you. She knows. When she watched you watched the anime, have you? The future animes, have you?
I've watched all of season 1.
Okay, never mind. Okay. Then I won't say anything because that coming up next. Future be spoilers I won't talk about until you watch the anime or play the third game.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I haven't played the third game, so.
But more stuff coming up for Pearl. But anyways, yeah, it's like and then they brought back the photographer too.
A lot of heart, yeah.
I know some people think she's annoying, but I like Lotta Hart.
I like her a lot.
Maybe it's because I'm from the South and I've met
Really?
these people before.
Wow.
Yeah. I once went to a convenience store because we were driving up and we were in Hick Country because the convenience store we stopped at was called Lizards and Gizzards.
Nice.
And they had a beer cave and deers mounted on the wall. And so we were checking out. And then all of a sudden, this big lumberjack-looking guy with a big root beer belly comes and walks up to me. He's got overalls and plaid. And he's like, "Aren't you just the cutest little thing?" And I'm like,
What time period was this when you were your age now or
middle school?
Oh my gosh.
I was really tiny, so I looked like I was in elementary school. So I backed out. I hid behind my parents, and he's like, "Oh, I'd love to take you home. My boys would love you." And
ew.
Was this when you were in your Monica phase?
No, by that time, my mom had put me in homeschool to prevent me from manipulating the masses. Yeah. But yeah, I guess since I'm a Southerner, I've got a soft spot for Lotta Hart. She's so outspoken.
I'm a Southerner too, but I barely see people act like that. I mean, I was born in Texas, so I don't know. I've just never seen people talk like that. Everyone talks like they're from a movie nowadays.
My niece is a Southerner, and she's lived in southern Tennessee, and my other niece is a Northerner. She lives in Upper New York. This is funny. I talked about this before. They both live on the opposite ends of the snow spectrum. My niece and my other nieces. My one niece can have 2 feet of snow to have to go to work and school and stuff. To go to school. My other niece, however, has an inch of snow. Everything's shut down. It's all shut down.
Wow.
That's funny.
Because I guess there's in Tennessee by the mountains, there's very little snow equipment there in Tennessee, I guess. So instead of snow, everything gets shut down. And up in New York, 2 feet of snow, like no big deal. Keep on going, guys. You're used to this.
Snow, so yummy.
I think it's snow. There's snow on my ground outside where I am at. Yesterday it was 60 degrees. Now it's down to 30 again.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. Oh. The killer in this thing was crazy, and this case was crazy. She's like, "Hi, I'm Mimi."
Oh yeah, that girl. Yeah, she cray.
Yeah.
I guess next, however, is one of my favorite cases, my favorite characters. It's sad, but I she's kind of crazy, but she redeems herself later on. But I love Regina. She's so funny, and
I don't know. I thought she was annoying.
I know, but she's like annoying. But she's like, I don't know, she's very excitable, I guess.
Still, I don't know. She like playing it up with like all the guys in the circus though. Like, dang. And like one of them was like 30 years old, and like she's like 16. I'm like, okay, time to stop. Time to stop.
It's like
that's creepy. Ew.
I know, it's like she's I don't see she's that dumb, whatever. But it's like Benner Post. Yeah, he did. No, he did. Trillo did. like he's a dummy. Like that's not well, so everyone has issues.
Yeah. Personally, I thought this was the funniest case. Oh my gosh, I laughed out loud during a few parts of it.
Yeah. It's cool that she's an animal tamer and not something like generic, like a gymnast or something. Like she gets to control a tiger.
The tiger that bit someone's head.
Yeah, the lion. Because of Pepper.
Oh, I like her a lot better in the second you get to it. I like Regina's character. She gets more depth in the Edgeworth 2 game.
Oh
yeah. Well, and so crazy thing is that in the anime, she shares the voice actress with Ruruka.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Sweets girl?
Yep. But crazier thing, they actually fixed this case in the anime. They cut out all the creepy engagement stuff completely. They make it more about the unity of the circus and trying to keep it going. You know, like Maximilian, like the Maxi or whatever guy actually redeems himself. Wow. And like they come together as a family. It's actually, I was like surprised how well they were able to fix it. It was like they heard all of the complaints that they got about that case, and they tried to fix all of them, except for that part where the cape defies physics.
Yeah.
But hey, you can't win them all. But still, it's
at least they fixed a lot of it.
But yeah, the backstory is weird though. Like with the I guess it was the first thing was I guess the first death or coma was an accident. With she didn't really mean to like get the guy hurt or something.
I felt the most bad for Acro, man. Ugh. Dude,
Yeah,
I was like the most sympathetic killer I've ever seen in a Phoenix Wright game.
Yeah.
It reminded me of just like a Danganronpa thing, actually, a little bit. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I still. Yeah, I think they're both in the wrong, but I still don't think she meant that to harm him. It wasn't. But
Well, yeah, like
no, she didn't. She didn't want harm to come to anyone.
But
yeah, she was just trying to play a childish prank, and she didn't know the consequences. Like she's very immature.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing, even though he was kind of in the right a bit, but he meant to kill her.
He did.
Yeah.
But he ended up killing the guy he thought of as a dad instead.
I know. It's messed up.
That is sad.
And then like he took it like, okay, well, I'll let the magician take the blame. Everyone hates him anyways.
Yeah.
Fair. Though it is funny how he's secretly a Southerner.
It's funny though. He acted big and tough a little bit. He was a little scared too. Like I'm the most important magician in the world. Everyone followed me like they start crying, like almost like freaking out. Especially in the anime, it's like
I was just surprised that guy was straight. I'm just saying.
Could be bi.
He could be. I mean, look at him. I'm just saying.
Oh,
yeah, he's
how old was
he?
Like
David Bowie.
How old was he? I think the youngest suitor that Regina had was probably the guy in the coma, but everyone else was like way older than him, like Max and the dummy.
Yeah, that dude was like in his 30s, and Max was like in his 20s.
Don't trust people with puppets.
No. I kind of wanted him to be the murderer. I was done with him.
But Max.
But then
when I learned that it was Acro, I was so mad because I liked him a lot.
Well,
like, damn it.
On the bright side, when he's in prison, he can probably make friends with the pigeons in the courtyard.
That's grim.
Well, like he'll have friends.
Yeah, but friends are difficult to obtain in prison.
Yeah, so he'll have bird friends.
Maybe.
And then if anybody tries to pick on him in the courtyard, he'll send his birds after them.
But yeah. Oh, then I also like the clown he tried to be funny but wasn't.
I love that clown. Oh my god, he was so funny.
He's a good guy. He's like Hoshi.
Kind of reminded me. Wait, Ryoma?
Yeah, in that like.
How?
I guess because they're both like small and round, and they got edge to them. That betrays how they appear.
I guess.
I don't know. They're both very hardened souls.
I don't know. The clown was always like laughing and stuff around.
Oh yeah, no, he puts up a front, but deep down, he's a hardened soul.
Oh,
He just reminded me of Danny DeVito.
Oh my gosh, that would have been hilarious if he was voiced by Danny DeVito.
It would.
Speaking of that, I remember something else about Phoenix Wright. Off topic again. Have you seen the new or heard about the new prequel games of Phoenix's ancestors?
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen the first one.
His assistant is voiced by Chucky as well.
Yeah.
Saratoga. Suzuto. Yeah, she voices everybody.
Yeah, she's like a huge voice actress in Japan. I know a lot about voices. Like, it's crazy. I just go to Behind the Voices. I have like so many of them memorized. I just like seeing like the types, see if there's any connection.
It's too bad. It's too bad. Too bad the same character doesn't voice all the characters in English dub too, but they don't, unfortunately.
Sometimes it's for the better, because sometimes the dub voice is better than the Japanese voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I know all I know for an English dub, Chucky is the same voice as Himiko in English.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, Chiaki's English voice actress also voices Madoka from Madoka Magica.
Yes, she does.
She does a really good job. It's really cute. And it gives me feelings because the similarities between Madoka, well, not so much, I don't know. The relationship of Madoka and Homura is very similar to is a little similar to the relationship of Chiaki and Hajime/Izuru.
Yeah, that show looks messed up.
Oh, I recently rewatched it with a friend because I know so much about it. And like I watched it before I got into Danganronpa, and I psychoanalyzed all the characters and went behind the symbolism and stuff like that. And so I recently watched it with a roommate, and by the end of it, they were starting to cry, and I'm like, it's okay, I've been there. Who knows? Maybe we could do a podcast for Madoka Magica. That would be fun.
Thinking of watching it soon, so maybe.
Yeah, I gotta watch it too.
It's
then.
only 12 episodes.
Really? Wow.
And it's
What about
on
the
Netflix.
movie?
Yeah, the movie is a sequel. You have to watch that after the series.
I see.
That would have a lot to talk about because, like I said, I psychoanalyzed the hell out of all those characters.
Ugh.
But yeah, it's amazing that I think it's pretty cool that this case takes place in a circus. Circuses are a fun background to explore.
They are. Yeah, I like them a lot.
Yes, finally. The weirdest saddest case, kind of, not really saddest, but starts out with an award ceremony. Going back to our first topic again, almost, where two souls are meeting each other, and then the opposing star gets killed, and then Maya gets kidnapped.
Again.
Well, no. I'm thinking of how she's always suspected of murder.
Oh. Yeah, but for real.
In this case, however, we already know who the killer is. It's the killer.
What? Yeah, but like it's more about the suspense of the situation. Is just like it's enough to keep you on edge.
Yeah, but apparently not enough to keep you playing.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well, because, like, remember you took a break? Like, an understandable break. I just thought it was funny.
No, I know. I just wasn't expecting the shade. But
it's okay. No, it's okay.
Yeah. Persona, right?
No, it wasn't really Persona. I stopped playing that too. I did finish Justice for All finally, but my God, it took me a while. I don't know. I just get stuck, and then I'm like, and then I just get like distracted, and I'm like, wait, I want to do this now, and then I just press off.
I have so many things I want to play too, like I get putting it off and stuff. So now I'm finally getting to playing Danganronpa again and stuff, and Science Gate. I'm pouring them.
It's okay. I'm the same way with my fan fiction. Like, I thought I was gonna keep writing the B-Stars fanfic, but then I wanted to do the Pokemon fanfic, and now I got this really sweet idea for a Despair Chiaki fic. Like, this is why I have Drabbles, because I cannot limit myself to one story unless it's a really good story. # Despair Automata.
Yeah,
You're
sometimes
lucky you can think of all these ideas in general.
I do that too. Sometimes I have to go do a quick one shot of something and go back to my main story. Unlike you, I don't. I'm good at. I think Jim Delaney said this. I'm good at. You see most of my despair fixes. They're pretty good. You thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my I think my two main ones I've written so far are Inside His Own Head, and then Hatred of Despair.
Well, despite you disliking writing that kind of stuff, I think you did pretty well considering.
Yeah, I think I like it pretty good. Unfortunately, it drains me when I do that.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it drains me maybe a little bit, but not like it drains you.
It's like
I don't know. For some weird, creepy reason, it invigorates me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Again,
Well, writing too much fluff is boring, in my opinion.
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Well,
of too.
because I guess it's like the adrenaline, you know? It's like the adrenaline of writing these terrible things, you know? Like when it climaxes and there's a bloody scene at the end, it just
Yeah.
excites me.
I just need
Because then I'm thinking, like, how is everybody going to react to this? Like,
No,
I'm a messed up person, but I don't care.
I just need, for me personally, I just need, like, after I write it, I'm like, okay, I gotta sit back, watch some happy stuff, watch happy shows, watch happy videos, do something exciting, see some puppies or a baby that get me out of my slump, like,
Yeah.
because otherwise I might go all the way to the remnant I might become remnant of despair.
No problem. Yeah, like I said, the imagination is a blessing and a curse. Like, it gives me ample ideas for fanfics and travels, but it also gives me ample ideas for how I could potentially die or mess things up in real life. You know?
Oh, jeez.
So I balance it out.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Sometimes writing stuff can just be hard sometimes. I love writing, but dang. It's just hard to put your thoughts onto paper sometimes, or doc.
Yeah, I find music really helps.
It does.
I like a balance between despair stories and fluffy stories. I keep that balance. No, not too much fluff, not too much despair either.
I tried to do that with the Chiaki Nanami travels. Like, I wanted to have an even number of fluff chapters and despair chapters, but then I was like, nah, I'm really good at despair chapters. Although I will say I do like to write my occasional comedy travels with the Dead Waifu Gang.
Oh, I do enjoy your fluffy despairs. Like with not really like my favorite fluffy. I think my favorite fluffy despair one was the Sleeping Beauty one where Chucky was in a coma sleeping and Hajime Izuru kissed her and like Mikana was like watching after her as her nurse.
Yeah. Nothing really goes messed up in that one. Although there was a revamp of that one based off of Sleeping Beauty, where it's just Chisa and Junko take after Chiaki while she's in comatose.
Yeah. I call that fluffy despair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's very interesting. I guess you could call Despair Automata fluffy despair.
There is some comedy in there, which I appreciate.
Well, yeah, because I find my rule of thumb when it came to that is that fluff certainly has its purposes. It allows you to give the audience sort of an emotional break, to like just sigh, calm down, relax, just hang out with the characters, and so that makes the audience connect more with the characters. So then when you finally do the despair scenes, they hurt all the more.
Yep, and that's the perfect way to do it. Yeah.
So
oh my gosh, I can't wait till you get to the past chapters. Oh my god, I love my past chapters.
Oh.
So were you guys like? Did you know ahead of time? Not ahead of time. Did you figure out before it was revealed that their client was the guy was really the bad guy?
I got spoiled, so yeah.
No, I didn't know, and I was so surprised. I was like, what? Ugh.
I know. I can like. That's why I was trying to use that game. Come on, get the game. I want you. I can't tell. I want to tell you, but I can't tell you. It's like, come on, figure it out.
Yeah, well, I figured it out, so we good.
But yeah, his like freak out, like not freak out, but he feels like, "Hi, I'm evil." This big scar on my face.
And then he pulls out a giant wine glass full of chocolate milk. How?
Like, it's so funny. It's like so extreme. Like,
Yeah, like what even is the purpose of that guard? How does he not see that?
I know. I was making fun of him during my playthrough. It was so funny.
He should be
Yeah.
asleep. Like, it would make sense if he fell asleep on the job and that's how he didn't see, but it doesn't indicate it.
Exactly. His eyes are open.
Oh,
I want to know that guy's story. They should make a spin-off game based on that guy, because he has got to have seen so much stuff.
Oh, I almost forgot about the other main character of this thing. We don't talk about it at all. Frances von Karma.
Oh, she's awesome.
I love her. It's even cuter because in the anime, you see her as a little girl, and she loves Edgeworth. Like, she is just a goddamn cute. You don't have to watch the whole anime, but I would seriously recommend episode 13 of season 1 because it shows Edgeworth, Phoenix, and Larry as kids trying to find a Pomeranian a home. It is the cutest thing. I killed over from cuteness several times. It is just too cute for words.
Well, technically, Maya and Francis are the same age.
Yeah, they are. They just act so
Really?
differently. Yeah, they're both 18 in the second
Well,
game.
I guess it just goes to show their different lifestyles.
Yeah, exactly.
Because clearly anybody who's raised by Von Karma is going to look a lot older than they actually are.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about her whip? Was it funny or outdated or
Outdated? I felt bad for Gumshoe, that's for sure. The poor man.
I meant flipping everybody. Was it always funny, or do you get tired of it after a while?
It was funny at first, and then I was just like, it was normal. Like, I got used to it.
Yeah.
But when she
I could see Natsume with a whip.
Oh, and then she gets shot like at the final case.
She gets shot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and she just powered through in the hospital. She didn't even care.
Well, I mean, if her dad did it, she can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the hospital.
Oh god, not that guy.
That creepy doctor.
That dude was epic. What was that guy's issue?
They had to dub it down or calm him down in the English dub version.
Good. Good.
Yeah, that was something else.
But I think the funny part was where Maya was telling Pro about the two shows, and Pro was getting excited about them. Like I don't know which one to watch now. Oh no, I like them both. I like them both.
You can like more than one thing.
Yeah. Pro doesn't know that yet.
I like that one lady who like tried to defend herself with the glasses and the
Adrian Andrews.
Yeah, she's pretty.
She is pretty. I like her a lot.
Yeah.
I like how
Very
she seems
mature.
like an intellectual type, but then she's really just a really insecure woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who just misses her friend.
Other people came back. Oh yeah, the Still Samurai came back. He was the host of the award ceremony and
what was his name? Will Powers? He's adorable.
Yeah. I love him.
I just
Big
love
buff
characters
guys
like that
unite.
so much. God.
And the old lady
Thanks
coming
to
back.
anime, whenever I see a buff guy, I just immediately assume they're the nicest people in the world.
I know, and they usually are.
Like,
I know, I love it. I love gentle giants.
I
I
know.
love that trope so much.
Literally
like-
one of my favorite tropes of all time.
like Gonta and Nikamaru.
Well, Nakamura's not really gentle, but he's really sweet. That counts. And
Well, he can
Sakura,
be
he's
gentle if he
extremely
wants
gentle.
to.
No, he's just intense.
Oh yeah, no, he's intense. But I feel like if he wanted to, he could be gentler.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
See,
You know, like when he's playing with Akane siblings.
No, you're making me think of my thick again. Oh.
Oh, and then
It's not my fault. It's so good and memorable.
Thank you.
I
Thank
guess
you a
I
lot.
don't know. I guess the third one wasn't that. Was she like gentle or not?
Who?
The third big person.
Goku?
Sakura? Yeah,
Yeah.
she drank tea.
Sakura was like the most gentle besides Gota. She was so kind.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
I love
and Great
her
Gozu was
so much.
awesome.
Great Gozu was great, and he deserves so much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
He dies to Kana because he tries to defend the others.
Wait, what? Oh, and your thing.
like
Yeah. That's
Like-
what
like
I'm planning anyways.
No, please don't kill him. I love him. He deserves so much better.
Don't worry, he'll die in a blaze of glory.
Okay, well, at least he'll not die horribly like he did in the other thing.
I don't know. Kana's got a lot of pent up rage. Like, if you read what she did to Juzo, yeah, that
No!
girl.
Oh my god, no, not Juzo. I love him.
Well,
Like, no.
he did hurt her papa.
Yeah,
So
but her papa's a maniac.
Well, yeah, but you know how children are. They idealize their parents.
Well, at the
Yeah.
time he wasn't a maniac. He was the time he got beat up. He wasn't a maniac. He was a
I love Juzo. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The anime's an entire mess, and I kind of hate it, but he makes up for it for me.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Him, Munakata, and Chisa are probably one of the best things about that anime.
They
Yeah,
are.
I gotta write. Yeah, I gotta write a thing. I want to write a thing about their school years, about Chisa, Juso, and Munakata's life in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Just gotta finish Ultimate Friend first.
Yeah, this might be just a teensy bit of a spoiler, but Munakata does show up in Despair Automata.
For real? What about
Yeah.
Juzo? Does he?
No, unfortunately, I couldn't find a way to write him in.
Oh, I see. But Chisa's in there.
Oh yeah, no, of course. She has to be in there.
Because you love her?
I love her so much. Like, it's crazy. Love makes you do crazy things.
Oh, believe me, I'm the same way. Love her characters. Oh my god.
Like Akane.
Yep. I don't know why, I just do. Really, really, really attached.
Honestly, thanks to you, I have so much more appreciation for her character now.
Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Because I hate the game makes me want to kill myself. And same with the anime.
Yeah. Don't worry. In my fanfic, in one of my fanfics, she is the embodiment of famine, and she's fused with a lion, and she will eat literally anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I really like the sweet side to her. That's what I really like.
Yeah, like a lioness protecting her cubs.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So where were we? Oh yeah. I love the end of. Oh, what was the deal? By the way, what was the deal with in the game on the anime? That Phoenix was so like all hatred of Edgeworth in the first part of the game.
Oh, I don't know. He was salty or something because he left him or something. He thought he was dead.
Yeah. Like, you left.
He was just being
Honestly,
salty.
like, Sometimes I think yaoi ships can be a bit, just a teeny bit. I'm not just mainly because of crazy fangirls, but honestly, I think with Ace Attorney, the ship between Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth is
I
really good.
I think it's
There's,
cute. I don't like
yeah,
yaoi ships because I think that the yaoi fangirls are really annoying, but I actually do like them together. I think that it makes sense. That's
yeah, like that's because like
and
I
the game
find
is
that.
kind of gay sometimes. The stuff
Oh
that they
yeah,
say
no,
to
it's
each other, it's really funny.
yeah. Well, and so it's like drama. So like I imagine drama is like a grease fire, and then like if you put in gay subtext, it's like adding oil to a grease fire. It just makes it even more dramatic. That's why
Exactly.
that's why I ship Junko and Chiaki, because
Because
there's
it's
so much
dramatic.
more drama.
It's very dramatic. Uh, it's just
Yeah,
I rewatched Danganronpa 3 with my friend. She's new to Danganronpa and she was flipping out and it was just tough.
Over
But
what?
well, Chiaki's deaf. She was sobbing.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
understandable.
said this before. I always thought, and I'll say this again, Chalky was more of a rival to Junko than Hajime was in the game
Yeah.
and the anime
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Yeah,
Well, I wish that they established that.
Chalky is more like Makoto than Hajime is.
Yeah. Yeah, there was just so much potential, and they didn't go through it on it.
Plus,
There
Give
is
me
so
the
much
evil
bad in the
Yuri.
anime. Oh my
plus
god.
they both have hoodies. Both Makoto and Chalky have hoodies.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it would have been so good, because like if we know from Danganronpa Zero, if Junko loves somebody, oh boy. Yeah.
And, and yeah, and I think she really loves her sister too. But
She did. She did.
love means if I hurt you, it makes me cry, and crying is I love crying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good because in the Despair Chiaki AU, they have a intimate relationship.
That remind
What?
that reminds me. I have a question for you. Off top, I have a question for you about Kana. Uh, does Kana have her Junko mom's uh, twisted sense of despair? Does despair make her happy?
In a sense, yeah, like she gets excited by messed up things. That's why she loves to listen to Aunt Sonia's horror stories for bedtime stories. And she loves fairy tales because they can be very messed up. Like she's very intrigued by it. She
But
has a fascination with the darkness.
but would killing her Aunt Sonia make her happy?
No.
I mean, okay, so she's not that twisted by Junko's side. That's what
No, it's a
A lot
balance
of kids have
between.
morbid fascinations with subjects.
Like when
Yeah.
I was a kid, I was kind of fascinated by the Holocaust, but that doesn't mean I wanted the Holocaust to happen. I was just fascinated by how could someone be this horrible.
I know, but that's we're talking about Junko, but Junko has a twisted sense of reality. So
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kana.
Well, yeah, Kana.
kind of
I mean,
kind of
it depends. It depends mainly on who she's raised by. So, like, if she's raised by good Hajime, then he'll instill good values into her. But if she's raised by Junko, then obviously she's going to fall more into that despair instinct.
what
It's a
if
mix of nature and nurture.
what if she was raised by neutral Israel of
Yeah,
no
that would
hot?
be interesting.
Yeah, I imagine there's actually this anime out right now. I forget what it's called, but it's really cute. It's about it's about a golem that adopts a human child in a magical world. And so because he's a golem, he's like a robot. And so it makes me think that's how Israel would be with Kana. Like he'd take care of her. But in most of in most versions, Kana is terrified of Israel. He's like her boogeyman because she knows that when he appears, her papa disappears. So she's constantly afraid that he'll take over and take her papa away.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so she's like, don't let the boogeyman get you.
Poor Kana. She has so much to be afraid of.
Yeah, poor little thing. She's so precious. At
But you
least in the
torture
one
her.
AU.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I had this one AU where she's a kitsune and she works as a shrine. She works as a shrine maiden at her papa's shrine, and it's really cute and fluffy. But when I came up with that idea, I was just too drained to write.
Oh,
But yeah, it's really cute because then in that one she's kind of like Pearl in that she's like a spirit maiden. And
Cute.
it's really cute. She just goes around having fun. Like her best friends are Kokichi and Monica, twin Bakenekos, which are like demon cats. And they like to go around the village playing pranks and having fun.
That is so
Hajime is
cute.
not a fan. Yeah, it's so cute and fluffy. Here, I have a fan art I drew of her as a fox. I'll send it into the Discord.
okay. Oh, are you on your phone or are you on? Okay, you on your phone or you're what? You on the computer? Can you
I'm
screen
on my
share?
computer.
Can you screen share it?
I don't know how to do that.
So be on the
Not-
bottom. The button says screen share.
I'll just send it in the Discord.
I'll try. All right. I'll try. I'll look at that then. There. I want the audience to see it.
Y'all, thanks. Let me see if I have it. Where did I put it? Did I upload it to my phone? Yeah, here it is. There we go.
But anyways, we're getting that. What do you think of the ending where the killer got mad at him for betraying him?
I thought it was fun.
It's like oh, like I returned Maya to you. I got a new target now. My little
Oh,
client.
she looks so cute.
Yeah,
I like how
has
she
a
looks like a
long-
dragon a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I made her a bit too skinny, but yeah, she's my little girl.
She's a cutie patootie.
She is. I want to draw a fan art where she's dressed up as TTwC, and then Hajime is dressed up as Hobo Phoenix.
Oh yeah. Hajime does fit Hobo Phoenix.
Yeah, that's why Kana is definitely TTwC and not Pearl.
Interesting.
Who would be Pearl then?
I don't know. I guess the
I found some
I
really
guess
cute
the fan
Phoenix
kid-
Wright crossovers before of Danganronpa.
I guess you could. Well, no, because I'm sorry, I forgot the kid you made, Peko and Fuyuhiko's kid.
Oh,
You made. What
Natsumi?
was her name?
Natsumi?
Oh, right. How did I forget Natsumi? Right. Sorry. Yeah, Natsumi. But Pekka's not evil, so.
No. I don't know. Oh gosh, Natsumi. Yeah. I need to write that story. But I don't know. I just feel like I don't really like writing sequels that much, and that's part of the reason. I just kind of
Hey,
want to
no
try something
problem.
new.
Yeah, no, you're already writing the other fanfic, so it's totally fine. You can always do what I do and drop headcanons in conversation.
Yeah. That might
Yeah.
do. Hmm?
Yeah. Well, there she is for all everyone's glory. But I guess all right. Well, yeah. So like I think like basically the ending where I love that ending where it's just like like I said oh you betrayed me now I kill you like it's like he's like okay you have a choice either say you're innocent and be up in the street with him out there, or say you're guilty, or and go to jail. Either way, you're screwed.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
Which
perfect.
one have you chosen? If you were him.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't plan to kill anybody or hire an assassin. I don't want to kill anybody.
Which one would Chisa choose?
Chisa wouldn't be in that situation because she's smart. Also, she doesn't need an assassin. She's her own assassin. Besides, like, she would have the cleanest alibi and stuff like that because thanks to her housekeeping talent, she can easily clean up the crime scene in seconds,
Oh my
wiping away all the
god.
fingerprints, mopping up the blood.
Oh
Look what she
my
did to
god,
Chiaki's
that's
mom.
so good. Why didn't they think of that? That's such a good idea for the Danganronpa free anime. Why couldn't they make her the mastermind? That makes so much sense. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so frustrating now that I'm thinking about it now. Ew. I hate the
She's a
anime.
cunning wolf.
No, I
who
know, but they
swallows
didn't
innocence.
realize how, charismatic and cunning she is.
I know. God darn it. Good Lord. I have to do everything. I feel like, I am like a priest. I gotta spread the good word.
I think you mentioned this either in your thing your Drabble, not your Drabble, your thing on Reddit you wrote or Tumblr. But why did you have Chisa keep Makoto alive?
Because he reminds her so much of Chiaki, so she wants to do a little test to see if Makoto can survive without being corrupted. And if he can, then it means that she didn't have to kill Chiaki, and that will fill her with despair.
Oh.
Because like he says something to her in the first episode that is exactly word for word what Chiaki said to her once. And that's when she knows that she can't kill him just yet.
Yeah, but then he makes, but then he's I think that's why, and I think she tests him by killing his girlfriend.
Yep.
And then Kyoko just gets yeeted, and then she's back to normal.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't think she's a plan for her to survive. It was thanks to her daughter Mikan that she survived.
Yeah. She says a cunning she-wolf. A she-wolf that devours innocence and keeps it in her belly for all time.
No.
I wonder I wonder if what would happen if not happen when this still going on if depending if she's still alive or not, if the spirit Chisa saw her former kid alive and well and all not the spirit anymore, how would she feel?
Probably very happy.
Yeah, she would be so moved. She would be so happy for her children. Like that's why like they're able to come save the day because she sees them no longer in despair but also not suffering, and she's like just so surprised. And so Hajime is like, we're here for you. And then of course because of Hajime's Izuru's powers, he's able to correct the lobotomy
Oh, good.
and stuff, but she's still got a ways to go with recovery. But then it's so cute because then Chisa, Munakata, and Juza all team up together to raise the kids.
Oh, but wouldn't they be stuck on Jabberwock Island though? They went back. So.
I think they would like go sailing, they'd be on a boat, they'd constantly be on the run, but they don't care because if they're with their family, then they're home.
Yeah. I was for sure they went back.
Well, they went back, but yeah, they did go. The class went back. I'm pretty sure, but I think she means Juzo, Chisa. And
I thought they were on the run.
Oh no, I thought they were stuck on the island for all eternity. But that's what they were doing.
Maybe that's their home base, but maybe they're on the ship. Maybe they're on the ship too, selling
Because
too.
they're
But
basically
Yeah.
banished from everywhere. So
Yep, but it's okay. They're like a pack of wolves, hated by everybody,
they
but
are
they
the
have each other, so it's
family
okay.
though, which is very sweet.
Yeah,
Like
it
they all
is
love each
just a
other a
gosh
lot.
darn. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Oh man. Cause I'm reading this. I was reading for my Despair Chiaki AU because there's a lot of wolf symbolism. One of my favorite stories is called The Company of Wolves. And so it's a short kind of Red Riding Hood version, and it talks about wolves and how like they're monsters and different. It's like sort of a collection of short stories about wolves and how like werewolves basically, and how men get turned into these monsters of the night. So they're like a pack of monstrous wolves.
Oh wow.
That's what
Dark.
gave me the idea for the Mother of Wolves fanfic. That and the Promised Neverland.
You just really love wolves.
I do. I just think they're so fascinating because they have such a great duality to them.
They
Because
do.
like for the longest time, they have been treated as monsters because they went after livestock. But that wasn't all wolves. That was just the lone wolf that got kicked out of their pack. And so when a lone wolf is isolated and can't hunt with others, they get desperate and lash out. And I think, man, that says something about society too, doesn't it? Because like if you were to kick somebody out of a group that they have known all of their life, then they're not going to adjust very well. And if they keep getting shunned by other groups, then eventually they get violent and volatile and they lash out against innocent
Exactly.
people. And
I
so
didn't
like
think
there's
about
just
that.
yeah. Well, and so that's why my original book is like about a fox who goes between dogs and wolves. And so in that book it explores the symbolism and the way we perceive dogs and wolves.
Wait, what's your original novel about?
So basically it's about a fox that's raised by a pack of herding dogs. And so
Oh,
she thinks she's a dog because she's a black fox. And when she was a pup, it's not clear how she got to this barn, but basically her mother was killed and the farmer took her in and put her in with the dogs who had recently given birth. And so she just assumes that that's her biological family. And so the pack of dogs have their own religion and sorts.
oh,
And so it's a coming of age story. And so for the longest time, she's trying her very best to fit in. But it's not working because since she's a fox, the farmer doesn't tame her, and doesn't train her to be a sheepdog. And she has no idea why that is. And trying to come to terms with why she is different, what's her purpose. Then along the line, she meets a wolf dog who comes onto the farm, who sort of introduces the idea of reaching out beyond the religion and understanding it on her own terms. And then, of course, she falls in love with the wolf dog because she's really sweet and cute and cool. And they have a love. She has so much love in her heart for that wolf dog, but she doesn't know that she's bisexual because she's a kid. And, first loves are complicated and stuff like that. And then eventually
wait, is
the
the
wolf dog.
is a boy or a girl?
No, the wolf dog is a girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her name is Lydia.
Oh,
And so then the wolf dog decides to leave because she does not like humans, because part wolf. And she runs away. And the little fox is left alone on the farm. And
no.
she's really sad. And then eventually one day, because now the wolf dog has gotten the idea in her head, maybe these stories that have been passed down for generations, maybe along the lines they started to get messed up and misconstrued. Because there's a belief in the family held by some of the family members that wolves are evil. that they threw away the sun, which is their god, in order to follow an eternal winter, which is basically hell. And so, like, there's a huge prejudice against wolves, because wolves eat sheep, even though technically that's only the lone wolves. And so eventually the fox gets at an age where she rebels and she decides to go into the forest, and she meets a pack of wolves. And then the rest of the story is her trying to figure out where her place is. Is it with the wolves or is it with the dogs? Turns out it's in the middle.
What about, it kind of reminds me of the film The Call of the Wild, or the book.
Yeah, I read that.
But, like, does she find the wolf again?
No. Yeah, it's really sad, but the character and the experiences she goes through are based a lot on experiences I went through my spiritual journey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So this is great. Oh, I am hungry.
Yeah, don't eat your whole stock, because like my mom, because of the coronavirus, she's like, we need to preserve our resources.
Yeah, I'm almost out myself. I did a little small shopping for some small things when I went to get the pie today, but I'm going real shopping hopefully Tuesday, because I can't really, since I have a car, I can't really like go crazy shopping by myself.
Yeah.
I can only carry 2 bags. I can only carry so many bags manually.
Yeah.
And the store is like
here. I sent a picture of what the wolf dog and the fox look like in the podcast.
Okay.
Discord chat.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah, Joanna and Lydia. The fox's name
She's so
is Joanna,
small.
and the wolf dog is named Lydia.
Lydia's a good name.
Size difference.
Size differences are always good.
You should do 3. I don't think 3 wolves: grandmother Chisa, daughter Chalky, and granddaughter Kana. 3 sizes of puppies.
Yeah, I'm no stranger to drawing Chisa as a wolf. In fact, one of my recent fan arts was drawing Chisa and Junko as wolves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I want to see Gundam as a wolf.
Gundam?
I mean,
I think she drew all the Class 77 as wolves before.
Yeah, all the remnants as wolves, because like I said, wolf pack.
I do like that when they were remnants, they still like cared for each other. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's like they're a pack.
Yeah, exactly.
They hunt together.
That's dark. Oh god.
It's a very interesting dynamic. And so that's why I really like when I write them, I like to imagine them as those feral instincts. They hunt like animals, but even animals are smart. They look after their own.
Yeah, I like it. Even when they're brainwashed servants of Junko, they still left the flower for Chalky on her desk, like a little memorial.
Yeah. Although I'm sure that was Chisa's idea.
I think they all did it. Personally, I think they all missed her.
Well, yeah, no, they each put a flower in because the number of flowers in the pot, Amelia's, I think, which are symbolic of despair. The number of flowers inside it matches the number of students plus Chisa. Yeah. I just love wolf symbolism because there's so much you can do with it. There is a huge duality to wolves.
There is. You've opened my eyes. They get too much hate.
Off topic. What do you think? I think I mentioned this before about probably. But what do you think would happen if instead of killing her, that Jinko had brainwashed Chalky at the beginning? He's like, I want she's like, I want you to watch the video.
Well, I mean,
I don't think Chiaki would give in, personally. She'd be hard, like Chisa. Like, Chisa basically didn't even do it until,
Mikuru had
they
the stab
stuck 2 rods in her brain. Ugh. Yeah. Well, and so, in my Despair Chiaki AU, there's a lot more steps to it, you know, a lot more divergence. It isn't watching a video, it's Chisa wasn't their teacher. Hajime never showed up. She never made friends with anybody in class, and she got beat up by a bunch of reserve corps students.
Oh
and
my
Junko
god.
saved her. Yeah, I'm spoiling a lot, but
I remember that story now.
well, it takes a lot of. It has a lot of similar beats to Our Love Is God.
Oh,
But
heavens.
but I add a bit more, you know, like bringing in Chiaki's home life.
Oh yeah, her lack of father.
Oh yeah, in your story, Chalky met Junko instead of Hajime that the first day.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, no, in the there are so many travels. Like I literally have over 200 travels and so many ideas.
Yeah,
some of them.
Then Chalky's like, "Oh my god, my friend is like a crazy bitch." But
Chiaki would never say that.
But I know she's too nice. But now I want to see. I mentioned this in the comments. I want to see if they never met Hajime yet, but I want to see if Jinko still tries to go recruit Izuru and contact Chalky with her. Come on, Chalky, I'm be a friend of mine. This is Izuru. He's gonna help me. He's like,
no, because she wouldn't know. Like, in fact, in this AU, man, I'm spoiling so much, but in this AU, Chiaki resents Hajime for going into the project.
But
Junko's made her angrier than usual.
But she doesn't know Hajime in this. Does she even know? I don't think she knows Hajime.
No, she does know Hajime in this travel that I'm writing currently.
I thought she didn't know Hajime in the one where she met Junko.
Why does she?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I just don't know how. It's funny. I remember more. It's funny. I have terrible. I hate my memory. Like I remember more about your stories than you do.
Well, the reader always tends to remember stuff. I mean, I don't know. I probably still have typos in my stories floating around.
Oh, I have so many typos in my first 100, and even then I still get typos here and there.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
That's luckily, I'm using that Grammarly thing to help my typos a little bit.
And me.
Yeah, Grammarly is good.
And then Grammarly, after I go through there, then I have her fix the other typos.
Yep.
Yeah. My stories just keep getting longer and longer.
Oh, God.
What gets longer?
My stories, like my travels. Because, like, in the beginning, I remember they were, like, less than 500 words.
And now they're, like... I like that, though. Because with travels, you can just have freedom to write whatever you want. There's not a constrained story with chapters.
Yeah, it's like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, it's an anthology.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just my brain or something. I always feel that my chapters are too short sometimes. I'm like,
really, chapters, as long as they're about 1,000 words, that's good with me.
Yeah, I felt like that too when I first started writing full-fledged stories. I just think, like, the more you write, the more you start to add detail, and then your stories just naturally get longer because you're writing more detail.
And then with chapters, I sometimes I also don't know, when should I cut this off? What's a good cutoff point for this chapter? Like, should I think cut off here?
Making it sound interesting at the end is always a good sign.
Cliffhangers,
yeah. And just because your chapters aren't like 8,000 words, like my newest one, I mean, that doesn't mean it's bad. You just have
Yeah,
to,
sometimes people like really short fan fictions because it makes
yeah, that's
it's more
usually
easy to
how it
manage.
is.
I guess this is my my inner demon or my inner despair talking sometimes.
Yeah.
It's okay. We all get like that because we're writers.
Like,
Yep.
my stuff's, we're all comparing stuff. Like, my stuff sucks, your stuff is great. Like, no, my stuff sucks, your stuff's great. So do you?
Yeah.
So do you think I have my chapters have good cliffhangers so far? Since you're my editor.
I think so. I would say so. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I should write a spin-off series, but even though this main story is about Chucky and Hajime, I feel like I'm more like. Meanwhile, everyone else in the spin-off, I feel like meanwhile, everybody the spin-off series like meanwhile, here's what Sanyo was doing this whole time.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's okay. I had like a similar issue with Vixen Drum because there were more characters than usual.
It's like a whole like a whole cinematic universe like Marvel.
They could do that. That would be epic.
It would be very epic.
But this time, well, probably wrap this up. I gotta get my Dr. Ropa video edited. And
yeah. Yeah, I gotta
Okay.
finish this drawing. But it was nice being on, you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks again. Like I said, there's upcoming. There's no more podcasts scheduled right now, but that could always change. And I'll try to make my own thumbnails, so I'm not pressuring her anymore. It's like the pressure is. It's more like. Yeah, I know you have scheduled. I wish you wouldn't cut so close. I wish you wouldn't cut so close. Like the show time, like it makes me anxious sometimes. Like,
yeah, I think it's okay to have a little bit of break time.
Yeah.
Anyways, well,
Look.
anyways, everyone watching in the rerun future, go to archive, check out our stuff. Go over Nervadia's channel, watch her live stream about the drama that happened here. Be careful of the coronavirus wherever you are, and enjoy Pi Day, enjoy Chucky and Fushaki's birthday.
Bye.
Bye.
And as always, never stop learning and enjoy the randomness. I'll see you next time, whenever that may be.